kick us off, I do want to do some like nail care and nail prep for the mani. So I did wash my hands already, so they're like clean and dry. But I want to recommend I like this is like my number one tip for everyone. I just wanted to recommend like everybody to use cuticle oil like on the daily because I feel like I've noticed such a big difference in my like nail strength and growth in the last couple years since I started like using it every day. So I'm not going to use it now on camera because my nails have to be like dry and clean. You don't want to have like any oils on your nails before you apply the Heyhae nail strips or nail polish or anything. But I just wanted to like recommend that because I like didn't discover cuticle oil until maybe like 5 years ago or something, and it just like changed my entire life. So, but like I said, don't want to have any oil on your nails before applying the strip. So my nails are washed and dry. I'm going to just push back my cuticles first with the cuticle pusher, and every Heyhae kit comes with a nail file, cuticle pusher, and then the alcohol prep pad. So you have all the tools you need to get started. But so I'm just pushing back my cuticles like super gently. I'm just gonna shape my nails a little bit. And okay, so now I'm just going to open the prep pad and wipe each of my nails with the prep pad. This definitely helps maintain longevity of the mani, like using alcohol on your nails like right before you apply any product. It really helps it last a really long time. So I would definitely recommend. The first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the All Care base coat. This is a really great base coat. I've been loving it so far. I'm just going to apply one nice coat and let it dry before putting on the strips. And you could also use this by itself. Even if you don't want to put on any nail strips over it, you could just use this by itself to protect your nails like in your daily life. Okay. So it does dry super quick. You can kind of see like the wet nails are still shiny, and when it's dry, it dries matte, which is really nice. But I'm just gonna give it a minute and make sure it's all dry before I start with the strip application. Yeah, this nail is already dry, so that was like a minute or a minute and a half. So it's super quick. So now I did open Sigma already since I did this hand earlier. So I have my strips here, and these are so cute. All the different colors are so cute. So to pick the size, you can just hold the strips like over each nail and find one that is close to your nail shape. If you are in between sizes, it's recommended that you size down because you don't want to have like excess strip, on your skin. So yeah, I just pretty much go over each one and try to see which is the closest. I've been finding that for my thumb, which of course is my biggest finger, I feel like this size tends to be the closest. But I'm gonna do the blue on this thumb since I already have the pink on my right hand thumb. So we're just gonna peel away the plastic that's over the strip. I use my tweezers for this because sometimes it's like hard to get my nail under there. And then I'm just going to start peeling it here. Then I'm going to use my finger for the rest. And when you apply it, try to get it close to, you know, the cuticle, but of course not touching your skin here. So just where your nail begins. And then start pressing down. Press down from the center and then firmly around the whole nail. And just make sure that you get all the crevices here, like don't leave anything lifted, to make sure that, you know, your nail is totally pressed down across your whole nail, so when you cure it, it's all even. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next finger. And same thing here, I'm just going close to my cuticle and trying to like match up the start of the strip with my nail bed and just pressing firmly throughout the nail. I think I'm gonna do orange for the next nail. And like as you're pressing it down, so you can, you know, start here at the beginning of your nail bed and then just like, I like to use my thumb to then just like press it, and then it gets unstuck from your other finger and you can just press down the rest of the way. It's super easy and it's really fast. Like we're already on nail number 3. Not sure which one I want to do next. Maybe the pink. Okay, last one. I think I'm gonna do the green. Okay. So all of them are looking really nice. They're all pressed down. And I'm just going to use my cuticle nipper to cut the excess, because as you can see, there's some excess here on every nail. So I'm just going to cut as close as possible to my actual nail. Because the more you can cut now, the less that you have to worry about filing after you cure. So I'm just trying to get as close as possible. You can also use a little pair of scissors if you have those too. Okay. So that part is done. And so now I am going to cure these with the Heyhae lamp. And so of course you can cure these in the sun. If you have the sun right now, you know, the sun's going down over here, so we're just going to use the lamp for the sake of this event, but you can always just use the sun. So I'm just going to put these under here for about 30 seconds. And it's nice because if you just press the button on the lamp, it goes on for 30 seconds, so you don't have to count or anything. And sometimes like it might need a few more seconds. These seem like they're pretty good, but I'm just gonna do like 10 more seconds just to be extra sure that they're cured. That should be good. And then I'm just gonna cure the thumb separately. Okay. So now everything is super hard. Like the edges are really hard, which is good. So now we just have to file down the little bit of excess I have on each nail. So I'm just going to use the nail file that comes with the kit. So every kit comes with the pusher and the file. So I'm just going to use this file. And I tend to start on the sides like that. Just like looking as I go. So that way I don't change my actual nail shape underneath the strip. But it's super easy to make sure that that doesn't happen. And you can even like turn your finger around and look underneath to see how much excess is left if you want. When you're filing, you should file in like a downward motion. I think this looks pretty good. I think we're done with this finger already. I'm gonna go to the next finger. So like I said, just starting on the sides. And So Sigma is kind of light in color on some of these fingers, so I can kind of see through it a little bit to where my nail ends and then the excess begins, so it definitely makes it easy to file and not like file your actual nail underneath. But yeah, this is why it's, the more you cut with your scissors or your cuticle nippers, it like saves you time during this portion because the less you have to file. So and sometimes I find that when you're filing, like obviously the strip, sometimes like bits of it will accumulate like right on this edge here. So when you're filing, it's good to just like get underneath that too to get any like excess bits off so it doesn't like clump up. we're coming towards the end of filing. I really think the application process for this is super quick and really easy, and I think the more I do it, the quicker I get. And there is like, just like when you file your natural nails, there's a lot of like dust sometimes that can come out of this. So sometimes I just like to grab a paper towel and like wipe off. And then I just like to go back and see if I missed anything. And what's nice about these is that even once apply, like after I apply the gems and the top coat and everything that we're going to do next, I can still, like, tomorrow, I can still go back and file it a little more. Like, if I notice, like, it's not looking perfect, like there's something hanging or I missed a little spot, I can still, like, go back tomorrow and just file it just because it's my nail underneath, like, it's not like when you use gel and then you can't really like file it because it's hard. Okay, I feel like this is looking perfect, and we can move on to the best part, which is the gems and the nail art. I have my gems here, and there's so many fun ones, so I'm gonna continue with that. And I'm gonna save the thumb for some nail art with some white nail polish that I have here, but I'm gonna do that last. So I'm just gonna go through these nails and put on 2 gems on each nail. So these gems are actually sticky underneath, so which makes it super easy. You could just use your tweezers to gently pull them off, and then you can just stick it on, and you can just use your finger to press it down. They're so cute. I think anything 3D just makes your mani like that much cuter, I've been really into 3D stuff lately. And I'm just putting them like sporadically on my nails. And you can kind of do whatever you think looks cute. Oops. I just like to press them down with my finger. It's super easy. It definitely helps to use tweezers with this for sure. Because, if you use your finger, it's kind of hard to get them up. So definitely the tweezer makes things faster for me. Okay, so this is what we're looking like right now. But I'm going to use some nail polish to do some nail art over my thumb. I just have some regular white nail polish, and I have a thin liner brush. I believe I just got these from Amazon. I think they sell them in like a set of 3, but this one is super thin, which comes in handy when you do like stars. I'm going to do some stars on this finger. So I'm just going to put some paint on my paper. And then running through the paint with my liner brush, I'm just going to coat the brush. And so again, this is what I'm going for. So I'm just doing an X. I'm just going really slow to make sure that the lines turn out the way that I want them to, but if it doesn't turn out the way you want to, you can just use nail polish remover and wipe it off and then try again. That actually happened earlier when I was doing my other hand. I didn't like the way that the star came out, so I just used nail polish remover and I took it off and I did it again. So I did an X. I'm just going to connect them now like this. I'm gonna do like moon-shaped lines here to connect the four corners of the X. And I'm just repeating this. And just trust the process. Like, if it doesn't look perfect initially, that is totally okay. Because like I said, we can erase it and start again. Or just go over it a little bit more with some more polish. I just dipped this brush in nail polish remover and I'm gonna coat it again. Okay, I really like how this one looks. Oh, I actually have one of these fancy nail polish remover, I don't even know what to call it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these things, but basically you fill the bottom with your nail polish remover and then it's like a pump. So then you pump it and then this top part fills with remover and you don't even have to like touch a bottle or, you know, touch a cotton pad, which I hate doing when I'm doing nail art because then I'm like, you know, messing up my nails in the process. So I just have this over here and I use this all the time. I think I got this on Amazon too. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $10. But yeah, I'm loving how this looks. I think I'm gonna do one more star. I think I'm going to do a smaller one here. So same thing as before. I'm just doing an X. And then I'm just connecting each side and making it like rounded on the side, which is how you get these cute little stars. So cute. Okay, so I'm gonna put some gems on my thumb too. I think I'm gonna do a medium one. And a small one. All right, this is what we're looking like now. And now I'm going to put the glazed top gel coat over the whole thing. And this will really help seal everything in. I feel like when I have 3D elements on my nails, putting the top coat over everything really helps it actually stay on for like multiple days. I did a wear test with this last week, and everything's really stayed on well. Like, it really, I don't know if you can really see here, like, it really seals it down. Like, it's not going anywhere for sure, which I really like because I want these nails to last because they're so cute. So, I'm gonna put the top coat on my thumb last because I want to make sure that the white polish is totally dry. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do like all the other fingers first. And when I'm doing this, I'm not putting like too much. I'm just putting I would say a pretty thin coat over top because I don't want it to like flood the cuticle or anything. I would say, just enough top coat so that way it covers the gems, but you don't want it to get like too thick. So starting here, I'm just going over the gems, and you can kind of go over it a couple times to make sure that the top coat layer is even. And I find that the top coat, it kind of just levels on its own. So if you give it a sec, like right before you cure, I feel like it just levels off on its own. It becomes really even, and it really helps it helps the whole mani just look really perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna cure these. So that was 30 seconds. I honestly think that they're fine, but I'm just gonna do them for like 10 more seconds. They're so cute. They're really, really cute. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do the thumb and just, yeah, the nail polish is dry, so we're good. But I love that I can use nail polish to draw on top of the Heyhae strips. I feel like it's so fun. And it's just so easy because if you mess up, you can just use remover and wipe it off and do it again. I feel like the possibilities are endless between the nail art, the nail polish, the gems, Okay, and I'm just going to cure this one for 30 seconds, and then we're almost done. And yeah, I've been seeing this aura look all over TikTok lately, so So Sigma, I feel like So Sigma is my favorite Heyhae kit. I have a bunch of other ones, but I think for this time of year, So Sigma is my fave. And for some reason, the aura vibes are trending on TikTok, so I feel trendy. Okay, just make sure. Just gonna cure 10 more seconds. I'm always like super cautious about, I just want everything to be like fully cured, but it's definitely cured. Okay. This is the final look on both hands. I'm really obsessed with it. I love it. I love the 3D gems over the aura. I feel like it's super fancy. Like you could wear these to a fancy event or something, or just wear them in your everyday life too. I'm just gonna wear these to work tomorrow, so this is the final look. Let me know if you guys have questions about anything. Happy to go over anything again.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gabriella. That was such an amazing tutorial. I wanted to ask you, Gabriella, have you ever tried glass nail files, and like what is
Oh,
your
yes.
preference?
Oh my god,
Compare
yes.
memory.
I'm so glad you asked. I actually do have a few glass nail files. I have one here. I really like glass nail files. They're really nice. I think that I don't know. It kind of like depends on what I'm doing, and like which one I choose to use kind of depends on like what I'm doing. I feel like for applying Heyhae, I tend to use the cardboard nail files because they're like rougher and they help to get any like residual pieces of the strip. Like it pulls them away cleaner than like the glass nail file does. At least for me personally, I feel like I use the glass nail file for like my natural nails more so, because it helps me create like the precise nail shape that I want. And I do feel like, I mean, for most of my life I was just using like cardboard nail files. I didn't even know that the glass nail files existed until a couple years ago. So I feel like the pressure that I'm used to using for the cardboard nail files, you have to almost like be careful with the glass one, because if you put that same pressure, you almost like it's like harder, and you actually like take away, you file away more nail with like that same pressure. So like when I first used it, I was like, oh shoot, like I just filed more of my nail than I wanted to. So yeah, in this case, I feel like I like using the cardboard ones, but like I said, for like nail care and shaping, I use the glass one.
Got it. Thank you for clarifying because I've never tried glass nail
Yeah.
files myself, so I'm really curious. Yeah,
Oh
thank
yeah, and another thing that I learned recently is that you can actually wash them. Um, if there's like a lot of dust on them, apparently you can just wash them off with like soap and water, and it helps with like using them really frequently.
So when you used the white nail polish to make the star design, was that just normal white polish or was it
Yes.
a gel?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was not gel, it was just regular nail polish. But I mean, you could use gel polish over Heyhae, but I'm kind of like I don't really reach for gel too often. I feel like I really love regular nail polish. So I just used regular nail polish.
Got it. Nice. Jin was wondering, how do you clean your brush afterwards when you are like going between coats? Do you wipe
Oh
it off
yeah.
or?
Yeah, so I use this bottle thingy, whatever you want to call it, pump thingy that I got from Amazon. And I actually just have here, like I'll show you guys. I feel like this is the best way. Um, I just kind of like, if the brush is full of polish, I just kind of like pump it a few times, and I just get all the polish off of it, and then I just wipe it off like this, and I'm good to go. This bottle has been like changing my life because I have always hated like mid mani reaching for a cotton pad, because then the little cotton pieces like could potentially get on your nail polish or whatever if it's wet. So buying that bottle from Amazon changed my changed my life recently.
Yeah, that's such a cool bottle. Like I've never
Yeah.
seen that before, so I definitely want to get it for myself too.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Phoebe had another question. Any tips to make the Hey Hey nails last longer? Like showering, etc. Will cuticle oil shorten the lifespan of the nail strip?
Okay, yeah. So I feel like this might be weird, but I actually feel like when my nails are drier, it makes the Heyhae strips last for less time. Like I feel like, um, because I've done a couple of wear tests just to kind of see how long they last and like how they are on my nails. Like I feel as though like when my cuticle area is dry, like they start to peel from the side, or from wherever, whether it's the front or the side or the back or whatever. I feel like they start to peel if my nail beds and cuticle area are dry. So I actually feel like the cuticle oil helps. I would say like, you don't want to like drown the nails in cuticle oil. I would say just like one drop here, like one drop on like each nail bed here, and then just like rub it like this would be totally fine to keep your nail area moisturized. So that way, your nails are like healthy and moisturized, and then the strips last as long as possible. I would say for like showering and stuff, I haven't really experienced too much like any issues with showering with these. I feel like the only issue that will come up if like you left too much excess, which is why it's important to file them, down as close to your natural nail as possible. Because if there's excess, then it it might get like caught on your hair, for example, but as long as you file it down and there's no excess, you should be totally fine and it shouldn't get caught on anything.
Yeah, just from my personal experience too, Phoebe, I think if you have, it really depends on the surface of your nails as well. Sometimes, people don't do their nails too often, so I think their nail beds are stronger, they're a bit more smoother, but I recommend lightly buffing the surface of your nails as well to kind of give it more of like that grit that helps the gel nail strip adhere to your nails a bit stronger. But yeah, I think that's it for questions.
Yay! Well, I really enjoyed showing you guys how to do this. This was really fun.
Thank you guys so much for attending, and thank you again, Gabriella, for such an amazing session. It was really nice to see so many familiar names from our affiliate community, see your participation as well. So we hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as we loved hosting it. I also want to share that we'll be hosting more sessions like this soon, so stay tuned to hear more about our upcoming June Creator Labs. And yeah, that's it. I recorded the session, so I'll be able to send this out to anyone who wants to watch it over. We might post it on YouTube as well. But yeah, thank you guys for joining, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.